What is all of this?
Breakfast, my love.
It's a lot of breakfast.
Better get started then.
It's very sweet, Doug. I'm not gonna have time. Frank's already on his way to pick me up. Have you seen my bag?
Check by the front door? You always leave it there.
I checked there.
When did Frank call? I didn't hear the phone.
He called my cell. You'd think as a reporter I could keep track of my own bag.
Fall behind the bench again?
Found it. And Frank is here.
It always slides off the bench.
Hey, Doug.
Hey, Frank, come on in. Sure you guys are leaving so quickly? Made more than enough for everybody.
She didn't tell you?
Tell me what?
Oh, our flight was moved up. We may already be late.
You're not heading anywhere dangerous, right?
You worry too much. Frank, can you help me with this bag?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think I've got everything. Listen, I love you. Take care of yourself.
Of course.
No moping.
No moping. I love you too.
Okay.
Hey, buddy. Take care of it for me. Doug speaking, Chief Imaginer of Happy Valley Industries.
Hey, Doug. It's Frank.
Frank, how are you? Hey, when do I get my wife back? I don't appreciate you sending her to the far corners of the globe before we could have a proper housewarming.
I'm calling about Eve. So sorry, Doug. She's not coming back.
What are you talking about?
Doug, I know this will be hard to hear, but I think you deserve to know the circumstances. What happened.
Perfect.
Hello?
Are you trying to lose your job?
Hey, Frank.
What the hell are you thinking?
I'm working on new strips. I've been sending in what I was able to complete. I don't recall missing a deadline.
You haven't missed a deadline, but this isn't your typical stuff. You draw a comic called Happy Valley. Your main character is a bunny rabbit. This stuff you're sending me, there's nothing here that won't get you dropped from every paper you've ever been in.
I've only been sending you the actual funny ones. I didn't think they were that bad. Why you been calling me about my comics anyway? Don't you have any breaking news?
My guy in comics gave me a heads up. He knows we're friends. Doug, kids read your comics. If they see this stuff, they'll have nightmares. This is dark shit, man.
Well, good looking out, friend. I try to be more family friendly with my submissions.
Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. It's obvious that you need some time off at work. Take a vacation. Relax. I know what you've been going through, and I have some of your older stuff that hasn't gone through syndication yet. I can run that, and I'll talk to people. They'll understand.
Understand what?
Jeez, man, you know what I mean.
You can't even say it. I'm supposed to take some magical long weekend, just get over it, and you can't even say it out loud? I'm sorry you're not in the mood to draw happy fucking bunnies for your goddamn kids.
Doug, look. I've been your best friend since high school. You're like the brother I never had. I just want to help. Like I said, I know what you're going through, and I know you can't afford that big house on your own. Let me buy it off of you. I'll even offer fair market price. Cash. Just, you take what's left and your salary, and go buy a house that's a little more manageable.
No.
Doug.
No. I will not sell this house. It is all I have left. You will not take it from me.
Okay. Okay. But you're gonna have to figure something out. The bank's gonna take it from you unless you make a payment. You could at least rent it out.
Goodbye, Frank.
It's nice talking to you too, Doug. Stay in touch. knows it. But we should trust Eve on her judgment. I mean, it's only her first marriage.
Fuck you, Frank.
Doug, you're a simple man. You're dependable, you're reliable, and let's face it, Eve could do worse. Cheers, Doug. Happy marriage, or whatever it is they say.
Go away! Go away! I don't have any candy. Don't have anything. Can I help you?
I'm here to inquire about the room for rent.
Now?
Well, I can come back if you have more pressing matters to take care of.
No, it's fine. Come on in. So this will be a room. All the boxes will be moved out. I've just been using this place to store some things in the meantime.
Who is this in the picture?
That's my wife. Eve.
Would she have a problem with our agreement in her absence?
She's, not with us anymore.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Be free to move around the ground floor. Full use of the kitchen. Full bath in the hall be all yours. I have my own master bathroom.
No. No. This room is far too small.
It's too bad. I'll show you out.
I wonder, does this house have a basement? Yes, this will do.
Yes, this will be perfect for my purposes.
What?
I'll take it.
What purposes?
I'm a scientist. Nothing dangerous, but this will be perfect for my equipment.
What kind of science?
Chemical theory as it relates to biological matter.
Very interesting, I'm sure. I'm afraid the basement's not for rent.
I'm aware of that. However, I'm sure you're aware that this is 3 times the size of the spare room. So therefore it would be 3 times the rent.
Excuse me?
I have the money.
Just don't go making any Frankensteins.
Scout's honor. No Frankensteins. And I'll move all my things in by myself. No need to help. I'll be quiet. You won't even know I'm here.
I'm sure we can stay out of each other's ways.
On that note, I'm a man who wishes privacy be respected. Previous landlords did not see a problem with transgressing into my space. I'm sure you and I will not have the same problem.
I can put a lock on the door if you want.
Your word as a gentleman will suffice. I just want to make sure we're on the same page. Oh, and by the way, it was Frankenstein's monster. Frankenstein was the scientist.
Only you, star in my dreams, to be with you. I'll try any scheme. Only you.
Oh, hey, Doc. I hope I wasn't disturbing you. I just had to listen to this song.
This song means something to you, doesn't it?
It was our song. Me and Eve.
You miss your wife terribly, don't you?
Of course I do.
How would you like to get her back?
I'm not sure if I believe what you're suggesting is possible.
Well, while most of the world has banned cloning, science will not be denied. There are many others like myself who have found work through alternate channels. It works.
So, how does that apply here?
Well, in cloning we create biological duplicates. Genetically identical entities, if you will.
I didn't pay much attention in science class, but I know what a clone is. Even if you could, she'd be young, she'd have to grow up all over again.
Yes. Yes. The problem with cloning has always been time. More specifically, age. Any hack with a beaker can recreate a subject on a genetic level, but it happens on its own timeline. It has to age naturally, from fetus to infant to child.
That's not what.
No. That's not what you want. I know. You want her to be exactly the same. Not some duplicate that would grow up to be like her eventually. And that's where my work in accelerated genetics can be applied. Doesn't make much sense to grow a new lung and watch it slowly mature when the one you have is already cancerous.
It works?
All my simulations have been flawless. But unfortunately, current laws prohibit me from doing what we are discussing through legitimate funding.
So what's in it for you?
I've done all the work I can with animals. In order to continue my work, I need more data. I can only get that through human trials. This work has the potential to end the need for organ donation, world hunger. This process could even make humanity immortal. But I need more data. You need your wife back. So, Douglas, do you want your wife back?
Yes.
You're going to be in charge of recording all of your wife's memories and associated mental states. I want you to document everything in chronological order. Names, places, dates, times. All written on this, okay? You have access to her belongings?
Of course. Still in boxes upstairs mostly. She never finished unpacking.
Don't say it, just write it down.
Okay.
You and your wife share a bathroom?
Yeah. What are you looking for?
This. Hair. A simple strand of protein, but also a timeline. With just a few strands, I can determine the subject's hormonal changes in chronological order. I can then recreate those hormone levels at the proper stages of development.
You can make a clone with a single piece of hair?
Technically, yes. Science requires a bit more sampling and cross-referencing, but it's a good start.
Wait, what about before that strand of hair?
Humans are creatures of patterns and habit. We can manipulate the brain chemistry using this hair as a guide for the past.
What about her memories?
That's where you come in as her biographer. If you miss anything, I cannot recreate the memory chemically. I'm not interrupting, am I?
No. Just working on that biography you wanted?
A comic book?
comic format at least. I paint a better picture with drawings than I ever could with writing alone, so seeing the best way. The story of Eve.
A bit juvenile, but an effective means of communication for what we are trying to do. It'll be the first time in my recollection that I've read a book with so many pictures.
You never read comics as a kid?
I never had time for childish things. We need more materials. How is it that I could pay you a gratuitous amount of money? Rent, security deposit, and it takes you 3 times to find a credit card that doesn't decline?
Drop it. The money went toward the mortgage, the electric, the heat.
Maybe you drank it away.
Listen, it's paid for. You got what you wanted. How I handle my finances is not your concern. Drop it.
May I come in?
Sure.
I'm sorry you were offended by what I said.
You're sorry? I was offended?
I thought it over, and yes, the conversation wasn't the right place and time. But I still feel the conversation is warranted. In the next few days, I will be performing very precise work, and I have to weigh and measure every single potential variable.
I'm a little behind, but no one's going to foreclose on the house or turn off the electricity.
But you are behind. And that's why I want to pay you in advance for the rest of the year.
Thank you.
No problem. Just keep the lights on.
You got it, boss.
Aw, man. Your notes are way better than mine. Can I borrow them? What are you doing?
Just look at her. She's perfect.
You should talk to her.
I will, just not today. My hair's a mess. My horoscope implied I should.
If you don't, I will.
You wouldn't.
One of us should. Look, there's no better time than right now to do the important things. For the love of... There. Now that you have a reason to go that way, you should at least say hi. You're welcome.
And then we're done. And then I'll see you next week.
Is this yours?
Thanks. I liked your article.
Excuse me?
Your article in the college newspaper.
You read my article? I thought only the people involved in the newspaper read those.
Well, that may still be true. I do the cartoons.
Are you the Happy Valley guy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love your comic. It's always so cute and funny. I'm Eve.
Douglas. Hey, Doc. Got the new issue of Eve's Life. Any progress?
Progress? Why, yes. Douglas, I'd like you to meet your wife.
She looks different.
Always a comedian. Strange coping mechanism.
I thought we were making a clone.
Not just a clone, a complete copy. I can't just push human meat into a mold and download your wife into it. The physical form has to be put into a natural but accelerated growth process. Inside this jar are a collection of cells, multiplying and dividing at an exponential rate.
So this is a fetus?
Technically, it's a collection of cells.
Hey, Doc, you've done this before, right?
You saw the files.
I saw the stuff on animals. I'm talking about people. You've done this before, right?
I understand your trepidation. You have every right to be concerned. But I can't divulge any more information without compromising other parties involved. But I can promise you, in my experience on this process is applicable to humans.
Okay, I don't want to get in your way. I'll finish my work upstairs.
Hello?
Hi. Is Boyd available?
This is he. Who is this?
Oh, you don't know me. My name's Douglas.
Thank you for the call, but I am not interested. Please take me off the list.
Wait, Charles. Do you know a doctor by that name?
Yes. I know Charles.
Can he do what he says he can do? Is it possible?
Who is it? Who is the good doctor growing in fish tanks for you?
It's my wife. I have to go.
Who are you talking to?
No one. Just talking to myself. Do you like it?
Can we afford it?
Right now? Barely.
I don't like that. And it's far from the city?
Just look at this place. Classic New England architecture. We'll only have to tighten the belt for a little while. My comics are going to syndication. You're going to get that promotion to international desk.
We don't know that yet.
Honey, it's Frank's department. He's been my friend for years. No way in hell you don't get this job.
Does seem like a great little house.
Yeah. I can stay here, doodle my cartoons. You can leave me periodically when you're on assignment. Pretty soon we're going to start thinking about having a family. Place won't seem so big once a few pairs of tiny little feet are running around.
We haven't even decided if we're having kids yet.
I know, we will. And we can discuss it in our brand new dream house.
So you really want to buy this house?
We just upgraded to new tanks. There has been marked growth. I thought you'd like to come see.
How's this possible? Last time she was just a jar red goo.
Well, cell growth regulation is its own chemical process. But it's not enough. And that's where electrical stimulus can be applied. This bath is essentially a series of proteins that help the cells grow and expand a bit faster. It's a womb. Reinvented. Better.
You make it sound so simple.
Thank you.
How come nobody else has figured this out?
I'm smarter than they are.
This is weird, seeing her as a kid.
Weird? What do you mean?
This child is gonna be my wife. Even once fully grown, she won't technically be even a year old.
I wouldn't dwell on those thoughts. Its only purpose will be to disturb you.
Right. Don't think about it. So how goes the science stuff?
So far, the solutions have been working optimally. We are right on schedule for a human female form of approximately 25 years of age.
When? When will she be back to normal?
Late December by my estimate.
Will she be awake by Christmas? She loved Christmas.
I suppose so. It wasn't purposeful, but it is fortuitous.
I proposed to her on Christmas. We were on the couch watching some classic movies. I used to joke that every time.
Look, Douglas, I've read your funny pages. Everything you provided will not be in vain.
We had been married 4 years.
Correction. This year you'll have been married for 5 years.
Right.
This is important, Douglas. If you make a slip up like that in front of her, she's gonna get suspicious.
So you've said.
Listen. You need to start calling her by name. You hesitate. You think too much. It needs to sound natural. You need to make a habit of it. Now, what is her name?
Eve.
Keep saying it until you believe it. Because right now, it sounds like a lie.
I do declare what a marvelous home.
Aren't you gonna help?
Yeah, just give me a minute.
Please hurry.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Into the office.
Where do you want this?
The bedroom. Be careful.
How's it going in here?
I'm going to scream.
Don't do that. I have a better idea. Thought I unpacked the most important things first.
You're the biggest mush. Can't believe you still have that thing.
Why wouldn't I? It's our song.
Thank you.
For what?
Keeping me sane through all of this?
No less than what you do for me.
The stereo should be in the living room.
I'll move it later.
Hello again, Douglas.
How'd you know it was me?
Caller ID. I figured you'd be calling again.
So, does it work?
The technical aspects, those are feasible. But if you're calling, then he hasn't gotten it right yet. And that's why he has to keep trying.
So he didn't get it right for you? Who was it? Hello? Boyd?
My son. My entire life, the best thing I'd ever done was be a father. It became my defining characteristic, surpassing all other achievements. After my son, after he passed away, I didn't know what to do with myself. I was presented with an opportunity, and I went against my better judgment.
Better judgment? What happened?
The thing that emerged from that tank was not my son. It wore his face, but it was cold, inhuman. My son was smart, and so was the duplicate. But he had none of my son's compassion, none of his caring, none of his humanity.
So why let Charles go? Why let him go and do it again?
Until the authorities what? I participated in illegal cloning experiments, but didn't like the results. I would have spent the rest of my life in prison.
But he said it could work.
I hope it does. You sound like a good person going through a rough time. Just make sure that what he gives you is your wife, inside and out.
Thank you. I have to go now.
Douglas,
Yes?
nothing is as beautiful or as dangerous as hope.
No. No. I can't do it anymore.
What are you talking about?
This isn't right. Eve's gone. We can't just replace her like she's mass-produced. Pull the plug, Doc. Get out of my way!
You can't! You're drunk! Look at her. You want to end it now? There. Look, she's okay. You get your second chance. Come on. You need to go sleep it off. We'll talk about this in the morning.
I went to the grocery store. They had lemons. Lemons.
We need to talk about last night.
I suppose we do.
I don't know how much of your little outburst you remember, but it was completely unacceptable.
I wanted to stop.
She's going to be fully mature in a few weeks. If we weren't growing her to a specific age, She would be completely operable outside that tank. To end it now would be murder. Could you murder your wife?
No. I wanted to stop. But then I saw her. I could never hurt Eve.
I think all the fear and doubt you've been suffering from is coming from the bottom of a bottle.
It's not the alcohol. I had real doubts.
The science?
I'm not talking about the science. I'm talking about getting my wife back. When that person walks out of the tank, will it be the same? Will she be Eve? Will I be the same? This whole thing is... Do we have the right?
You attack a defenseless woman last night. And you wake up this morning and you want to wax poetic about morality? I'm trying to create life. To undo a flaw in the great design, all for you, by the way. I thought you wanted your wife back. Think about your wife. Think about what happens when she wakes up. Did she fall in love with a drunk? A layabout? Doubt it. Hell, even I have a problem with you reeking of it at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm saying that as a friend.
Whatever we are, Doctor, I don't think it would be considered friendship.
It's the closest thing you have to it.
So I've been thinking.
Don't strain yourself.
More of a question, really. Does she have to be nude?
Why?
Eve is modest. She didn't even like bikinis. She wouldn't want to be exposed like this. Can't we cover her somehow?
The absorption of key solutions via the epidermis would be interfered with.
What about a porous material?
Her modesty is of no concern to her. This is all about you. And yes, while I could cover her in theory, that would introduce another variable that could interfere with her physical and mental growth. So no, I will not cover her. Deal with this however you can. I advise that you justify it for your own sake. Have you ever heard the phrase, a watched pot never boils?
I can't help it. I worry about her waking up without me. I think about how it would feel to find myself in a basement, cold and alone.
She's not going to wake up. She's sedated. The only way she's going to wake up is if I decide she's ready and remove the sedative agent from the solutions. I could keep her out indefinitely if I wanted to.
Why would you do that?
I'm not saying I would. I'm just saying I could. You know, I must insist on a little patience. You're starting to make me nervous. I seem to remember not too long ago you trying to come down here and smash your wife's tank.
That won't happen again.
Nevertheless, I have work to do and I can't think with you in here. Get out. Get out.
Hey, Doc. Haven't seen you all day. Thought you might be getting... What the hell are you doing to my wife?
At age 16, the subject loses her virginity in the back of a Ford Focus. According to your comic books.
You violated her?
Please. It's a sterile medical procedure.
How would you explain your wife's intact hymen?
It's not right you doing these sort of things without telling me.
I don't have to tell you anything. We had an agreement that I would give you a finished product. Do not interfere in my process. Do you think it was good for her?
Did you get that Neanderthal rage under control?
Sorry.
I don't believe that.
You don't believe my apology?
I don't think people are ever truly sorry. You did what you wanted to do in that moment. You just regret it now because you realize there will be consequences for your actions.
Consequences?
When I agreed to be your tenant, we had a verbal agreement that you would respect my privacy. Now, as a means to that end, I have to lock the doors.
What? You can't just cut me out.
I'm not cutting you out. You will still be invited for events and revelations. For any other reason, you will not be invited into my laboratory.
Sounds like the same thing to me.
Believe what you will. But I assure you, if you ever attempt to circumvent my edicts again, I will flush her.
What?
Flush her. End the experiment. Perform a very late-term abortion. You understand?
You monster. That's my wife.
Well, it's about time you get that thought through your thick skull. You just remember that your wife only comes back to you by my hand. It would not be wise to test my patience.
You are God, you son of a bitch!
We should be unpacking.
This is more important right now.
But if we finish unpacking, we can do other things.
Right. Unpacking it is.
Can Can you get me a drink?
Sure.
as we sit and talk a while. Only you make life worthwhile.
Eve?
It's broken. It can't be put back together.
Getting on the wagon?
It's not for you. It's for her.
Douglas! She's outgrown the tank. I need you to get the chemicals.
By myself?
Yeah, I have to go check on her. Douglas, she's escaped.
What do you mean she's escaped?
The tank is empty.
You said she wouldn't be ready for another week or two. What about the sedatives?
I didn't anticipate her sudden increase in mass, okay?
We have to find her.
Water from the tank must have hit some wires. Hey, pretty bird. Come here. It's Hey, Douglas, come help me collect your wife!
What happened?
She bit me!
Is she alright?
She's fine, just a little stunned. I'm fine too, by the way!
Eve, it's Douglas. You're safe now. Come on. Something's wrong. She's not acting like herself.
Obviously, there were other variables that were introduced that I didn't account for. But she's making connections. Her brain hasn't fully formed because she broke loose. You need to give me time to continue my work and let her adjust.
How are you sure it worked?
Are you questioning my work?
No.
Good, because for a moment there, I thought you forgot that I'm the one that remade your wife. Don't you ever question my work again. The experiment is a success.
Alright. How long till those connections are formed?
Shouldn't take too long. With the proper injections, her mind will catch up to her body. And you attending to her will allow her to attach herself quicker to you.
She's aware of all this. How do we explain it?
She was in a car accident. She sustained head trauma.
How do we explain you being here?
I'm a doctor. I'm here to help her with her rehabilitation. It's not exactly a lie. You need to get her mind right. I've laid the foundation. It's up to you to properly introduce memories of your life together.
She can't have memories of events she wasn't actually there for.
And yet she can. The mind has a beautiful way of filling in the blanks. Memory is a matter of belief, a longing to think that subjective actions are true. Talk to your wife, show her pictures, tell her stories. She will eventually start to believe that she is your wife. The need to fulfill that belief will allow her to create her own memories.
You make the very nature of humanity sound cold.
A wise scientist once said, "Measure what is measurable." The brain is essentially a series of electrochemical compounds reacting to stimuli. If you can understand a thing, you can manipulate it.
Manipulate?
For lack of a better word, you should rest. I have work to do. I haven't introduced the new serum.
What is that?
The brain creates love through chemistry. As you attend to her, I can introduce those reactions into her brain to more quickly and completely forge the bond.
Love isn't that simple.
Chemically, it is. Do not wake her until I leave.
There you go. Down the hatch.
Down the hatch.
That's good. Very good.
Ooh, we go.
I love you.
I love you. Where's Dougie?
I believe he had some errands to run. He'll be back shortly.
Okay.
You must be hungry. Would you like something to eat?
No, thank you.
Nonsense. Good nutrition will speed up your recovery greatly. Or at the very least, have an apple.
I'm home.
I missed you.
Hey, missed you too. Hey Doc, I was wondering if Eve was well enough to come to the movies with me.
I don't see why not. As long as she doesn't overexert herself and takes the proper injections, she'll be fine.
I don't think I need it. I feel a lot better now.
Make sure she takes her medicine. Once I'm gone, you're in charge.
You never once said my name.
I'm a doctor. A sense of detachment keeps me rational.
Bullshit. There's more going on with you than you let on. Douglas might be blind to it. But you're nothing but a liar.
Douglas always said you were smart. You are a writer. But I never knew you had such a talent for fiction.
I'm a reporter. I deal in truths.
I pray the irony of that statement escapes you forever. Goodbye, pretty bird. Oh, before I forget, give this to Douglas. It's the key to the basement.
You don't have to leave so abruptly.
We both know that's not true. But I won't hold it against you. I'm done here. No reason to linger.
Well, if you ever need anything, you got friends here.
But we're not friends. You needed something, I needed something. It's not complicated. You got your wife back. I wish you nothing but the best. And I got enough raw data to write dozens of papers. And even if the American medical journals don't touch them, science will move forward.
You may not call it friendship, but I do appreciate everything you've done.
And talk a while.
Is he gone?
Yeah,
Only you make life worthwhile.
He made me uncomfortable.
I know.
You are
But without him, I wouldn't have got you back.
You miss me, huh?
I fell apart without you. You're never going on assignment again.
you home, even if you tear my heart from
You remember when we first danced to this song?
only you won't leave me alone.
Sure I do.
I'll find you with some.
Sure you're alright to go out by yourself?
Honestly? No. That's what I have to do to start getting back to normal. So that's what I'm gonna do.
My brave girl. I'll be home, so you can call me if you need me.
I love you.
The hell do I do with you? Douglas speaking, Chief Imaginer of Happy Valley Industries. Yeah, I guess so. What are you doing here? How would I explain you to her?
I waited until she left. Just to stop by to see if you know where Charles went to.
He left. He finished his work and he left.
Ah, I see. Do you know where he's heading?
I think I seen him heading south. Really didn't ask, though.
He's still out there.
Who? I told you Charles left.
The thing with my son's face. Even when I knew it was a monster, I couldn't kill it. So it's my fault he's still out there. Every harm he inflicts on this world is my fault. I lack the courage to stop.
Sorry. But it worked this time. Everything's back to normal.
Yes. Yes, of course. I'm just an old man who worries too much. I hope you and your wife are very happy. Goodbye.
Honey? What are you doing out here? Aren't you cold?
I sat here.
Eve?
I sat here. And you or someone took this photo. I was smiling. But I don't remember it. It's my face. It doesn't feel like me. Feels like a stranger.
Babe, it'll be okay. It'll come back to you eventually. You've been so brave so far. Just gotta be a little patient.
Patient. Doug. Inside?
Yeah, inside. He's making cookies.
Somebody has to. Holidays aren't the same without my famous sugar cookies.
Better hope I don't try. Remember the old apartment where I almost burnt down the place trying to make waffles?
Of course I do. It was my waffle iron.
I'm going to town for a few things. Any requests?
Are you going past a grocery store?
I can.
Eggnog?
I hate eggnog.
But I like it.
Okay, anything for my lady. I'll be back.
can't believe I found you.
You're mistaken, sir. We don't know each other.
What did you tell me, Charles? What did you promise? You promised them no Frankensteins, just like all the others.
Frankenstein was the scientist, not the monster.
You didn't properly read the story. The scientist was the monster. His creation was innocent. The scientist knew exactly where the line was and he crossed it.
Who draws these lines? Who sees these lines?
God. Good men.
And who determines who those are?
Are you sure you want to do this?
I am. Douglas needs me. I can't just let him self-destruct. I love him.
I know you love him, but are you in love with him?
No. Not right now. But maybe we can work on it. I don't know, try counseling or something. I shouldn't have run away.
Okay. But call me if you need anything. Both of you.
Doug? Are you home?
Honey, I'm home.
Hi,
I'll be right back.
Did you forget there was a mop in the closet? Certainly made a mess in here.
I guess I did. But you don't have to do that.
Why don't you go to the den? I'll finish up in here and bring out the eggnog.
You're the best.
I cleaned up some blood. Did you cut yourself?
Nothing to worry about.
So I might have made the best cookies ever.
You're right, they aren't terrible.
Don't be mean.
They're your best ever.
But you hate eggnog.
You love it. Figured I'd give it another shot. Maybe a new Christmas tradition. Something for us to share.
Did you spike this?
Afraid not. This house is dry. No more booze for me.
Guess it's not bad. Just a little different.